I think the interesting thing about photography is that you send 10 photographers to the exact same place and you get 10 totally different reality. For me, photography is a way to stay connected to the small things in life. It's both a way to explore what's happening in the big world.
For me, each project is a way of healing myself from my past, find a link between the struggle of communities and myself.
I think for me, this was about joy. It's about gratitude.
I'm quite interested in the different people on the street for celebrating the Chinese New Year.
It was curiosity that drove me to his shop, and it's curiosity that drove him.
I think the emotions of isolation in a big city, I think that can be quite powerful.
For this project was mostly a wonder, thought of, being alone in this universe.
A really, really unique few hours to be walking around Madrid, where nothing was working, hordes of people everywhere, moments full of life.
It was interesting because I'm not a street photographer, but experienced that kind of emotion.
It was a photo of an old couple. They're just like everybody else. They don't have the internet. They're completely lost on the street.
We've all got this one thing in common where we just love taking pictures of people and humanity.
It's a very great opportunity to be part of this community and connect with these photographers and see their body of work.
Curious about
I feel like we have different perspective and point of view, so it was interesting to share that moment together.
I'm happy with this community. All my life I thought that it's not my way, but now I'm happy with this.
Be part of a community, I'm not alone anymore. I always have friends to get ideas, to get inspired. So for me, it's like a community of home.
Coffee, please.
No cash, photo only.
The very first Leica photo was taken right here 100 years ago. Now Wetzlar is a very special landmark for photography lovers, especially Leica photographers. And today we're here to host a master cafe, gathering old and new friends in photography. In exchange of a nice photo, we'll give you a copy. We are almost ready with the setup now. I can't wait to see who's going to pass by later. And this is it. People are coming.
Ein Kaffee bitte. Dankeschön. I'm really proud of the photo because I like the composition and the blue sky, and it represents the name Wetzlar, where Leica is from. I really like this one. This is really nice.
One coffee. Thank you.
I chose this photo because he's my best friend. One coffee, please. Thank you. A coffee for a photo.
Great photos. I love your work.
One coffee, please.
Coffee, please.
Which one do you like best?
Some of them are quite inspiring.
Look at that one.
That's a celebration that's Leica.
We're here for the 100 years of Leica, and just over there in Wetzlar is where one of the very first pictures was taken. People ask me sometimes, can I use a phone to make good pictures? These are more than capable of getting beautiful results.
We already passed
what you could use. They're good.
I'm used to that kind of cameras, but there are so many moments in which using that, it's just best choice. Part of my portfolio is completely made by phone. It's just a different language.
I'm just really happy to see devices like this that are more accessible. Like it's bringing people to actually be interested in photography more.
What do you guys think of today's activity or event, like the Master Cafe?
People take their own photograph and then get a free coffee. Well, I think it's cool that the pictures are printed. I think that helps. That's that, that thing that people think it's always on the phone.
Yeah.
And if you see it in that size and see that how it looks like, I think that's where it really shines, and kind of realize that there's more to photography than just this social media stuff, that like one picture can be significant.
Yeah, this is what it's about for me, and less content, more photography.
I told you, it's nuts.
Manual focus.
And now the wall looks good, with all the beautiful photos.
One thing I absolutely love with teaching workshops or working with other photographers is when 3 or 4 photographers turn up to one spot and then all take it on in a different way photographically. Today we're going to be walking through the streets of Munich, and I'm going to be working with 3 amazing photographers, hearing a little bit about where they come from, photos they take, and what's important to them when they're out on the street taking pictures. We're going to be here working with the 15T Pro. We're going to find some unique spots, take some pictures. It's going to be fun. Let's go. So here we are, man. I'm from Australia. I'm a huge surfer. Are we in Australia? No, we're in Munich. I'm not a surfer. You want to show me some work? Yeah, this picture, man, that's stunning.
It's kind of meaningful to me because my son at home, he really wants a pirate. When I took this, he was so happy. It reminds me of him every time I look at this picture.
Stunning, man. Yeah. It's a really nice picture, yeah.
I'm going to try to go through between the gap to make it tighter first.
Something a bit different.
Yeah, we'll go close to get the details, yeah.
For me, the most important aspect of my work is being out on the street, shooting candidly, and the element of surprise. That's cool, man. Okay. Look at the expression. I like the way it's just curved out. It looks like like an Elvis cowlick, you know? I think you nailed it. It's good. There's always a picture to be taken at a market.
Yes, it's a good area. You can see lots of people for documentary photography. It's a good place for us. You know, I am from Turkey, and when I was traveling on the market area, I just took this photo.
Wow, look at the color in that. Can you zoom in on the eyes?
Yes, you can see all the details are perfect.
Details are great. And that was taken at 115, the 5x?
It's very good, really perfect. I don't need to carry camera.
Let's go look for some, eh?
Yeah. Let's go. Hello, may I take some photos? You are very handsome.
Look at the expression, the laughter and the smile, man.
It's good.
It's so nice. First time I've actually been to Munich, and I love coming to a new place and just wandering the streets, turning up with no real sort of fixed idea of what to look for. And I think you walk out your door, you follow your nose, and hopefully find some interesting things. Oh, yeah. That's going in the video.
So you've never been in Latin America?
Never.
Why?
I just haven't
had a chance. That's so strange.
I know.
I love this part of my country. This is the Pacific coast.
Yeah.
It's a place called Huapi.
That portrait's stunning. I love the yellow and the backdrop and the simplicity of it.
You love yellow.
I love yellow. You've got her, but also her environment, which I think, you know, with portraiture, it's always good to see where, especially with documentary portraiture, you want to see where that person's from and a part of their life. The arches are beautiful, man. Let's frame a picture up here.
Just stay. Look for the light, please.
There?
Yeah. Why so serious?
That's cool.
I love the serious one.
Oh, I like that. That's cool. That look good. So I had an amazing afternoon walking around the streets of Munich, some iconic spots, it's the market area, the parks, some of the busiest spots where there's lots of people, taking some pictures with the 15T Pro, working with 3 great photographers, hearing a little bit about what's important to them with their photography, seeing their work, watching their approach. Just been a wonderful afternoon.
Xiaomi.
For mobile phone optics, to keep the performance within such a compact system and all has always been the biggest challenge.
让专业摄影更简单，摄影会变得更加日常，更加符合直觉。
We took thousands of photos and ran thousands of tests to reach the Leica image aesthetic style on a completely different hardware platform. We managed to introduce the Summicron lenses to Xiaomi 12S Ultra, and 2 years later, the Summilux lenses to Xiaomi 14 Ultra. These are very remarkable achievements, and I'm very proud of them. As mobile imaging has evolved, we've moved past simply chasing hardware performance. What matters now is character, the way an image feels.
鲜明的色彩偏好，独特的艺术特质，带来环境的一致性、统一感。
We built it as a complete imaging pipeline, from the way the sensor reads light to how color and tones are rendered. Every step is tuned to reflect Leica's approach to realism and depth.
Collaboration is always a learning process for both sides. Leica have learned a lot from Xiaomi's open-minded and fast-paced development process. Sharing a passion for photography has always been a key driver of our mutual understanding and synergy.
敢于做大胆的尝试，坚持打造一件可靠的产品，让更多人可以轻松记录下真实有意义的瞬间。
Technology, storytelling, and user experience must always work together to create meaningful imagery. A good photograph is one that conveys emotion in a way that it feels honest and human. It reflects the photographer's unique perspective on the world, not just a snapshot of a scene.
决定一张照片的成败，重要的是相机后面那双好奇、有趣的眼睛。
Attention to composition, lighting, and perspective enhances the story conveyed. Good photography balances technical precision with emotional resonance. Ultimately, a good photo allows the viewer to connect with the subject and the moment.
It remains meaningful even after time passes. Bold and extraordinary. Very different, very essential, very Leica.
我想这一次和徕卡的合作最大的突破在于我们把
I think the interesting thing about photography is that you send 10 photographers to the exact same place and you get 10 totally different reality. For me, photography is a way to stay connected to the small things in life. It's both a way to explore what's happening in the big world.
For me, each project is a way of healing myself from my past, find a link between the struggle of communities and myself.
I think for me, this was about joy. It's about gratitude.
I'm quite interested in the different people on the street for celebrating the Chinese New Year.
It was curiosity that drove me to his shop, and it's curiosity that drove him.
I think the emotions of isolation in a big city, I think that can be quite powerful.
For this project was mostly a wonder, thought of, being alone in this universe.
Parece ser que el apagón ha sido masivo en todo el país y en los interiores y claro.
A really, really unique few hours to be walking around Madrid, where nothing was working, hordes of people everywhere, moments full of life.
It was interesting because I'm not a street photographer, but experience that kind of emotion.
It was a photo of an old couple. They're just like everybody else. They don't have the internet. They're completely lost on the street.
We've all got this one thing in common where we just love taking pictures of people and humanity.
It's a very great opportunity to be part of this community and connect with these photographers and see their body of work.
Curious about
I feel like we have different perspective and point of view, so it was interesting to share that moment together.
I'm happy with this community. All my life I thought that it's not my way, but now I'm happy with this.
Be part of a community, I'm not alone anymore. I always have friends to get ideas, to get inspired. So for me, it's like a community of home.
Coffee, please.
No cash, photo only.
The very first Leica photo was taken right here 100 years ago. Now Wetzlar is a very special landmark for photography lovers, especially Leica photographers. And today we're here to host a master cafe, gathering old and new friends in photography. In exchange of a nice photo, we'll give you a copy. We are almost ready with the setup now. I can't wait to see who's going to pass by later. And this is it. People are coming.
Ein Kaffee bitte. Dankeschön. I'm really proud of the photo because I like the composition and the blue sky, and it represents the name Wetzlar, where Leica is from. I really like this one. This is really nice.
One coffee. Thank you.
I chose this photo because he's my best friend. One coffee, please. Thank you.
A coffee for a photo.
Great photos. I love your work.
One coffee, please.
Coffee, please.
Which one do you like best?
Some of them are quite inspiring.
Look at that one.
That's just an operation that's Leica.
We're here for the 100 years of Leica, and just over there in Wetzlar is where one of the very first pictures was taken. People ask me sometimes, can I use a phone to make good pictures? These are more than capable of getting beautiful results.
We already passed what you could use there.
Yeah.
Good. I'm used to that kind of cameras, but there are so many moments in which using that, it's just best choice. Part of my portfolio is completely made by phone. It's just a different language.
I'm just really happy to see devices like this that are more accessible. Like, it's bringing people to actually be interested in photography more.
What do you guys think of today's activity or event, like the Master Cafe?
People take their own photograph and then get a free coffee. Well, I think it's cool that the pictures are printed. I think that helps. That's that, that thing that people think it's always on the phone.
Yeah.
And if you see it in that size and see that how it looks like, I think that's where it really shines, and kind of realize that there's more to photography than just this social media stuff, that like one picture can be significant.
Yeah, this is what it's about for me, and less content, more photography.
I told you, it's nuts.
Manual focus.
And now the wall looks good with all the beautiful photos.
One thing I absolutely love with teaching workshops or working with other photographers is when 3 or 4 photographers turn up to one spot and then all take it on in a different way photographically. Today we're going to be walking through the streets of Munich and I'm going to be working with 3 amazing photographers, hearing a little bit about where they come from, photos they take and what's important to them when they're out on the street taking pictures. We're going to be here working with the 15T Pro. We're going to find some unique spots, take some pictures. It's going to be fun. Let's go. So here we are, man. I'm from Australia. I'm a huge surfer. Are we in Australia? No, we're in Munich. I'm not a surfer. You want to show me some work?
Yeah, this
picture, man, that's stunning.
It's kind of meaningful to me because my son at home, he really wants a pirate. When I took this, he was so happy. It reminds me of him every time I look at this picture.
Stunning, man. Yeah. It's a really nice picture, yeah.
I'm gonna try to go through between the gap to make it tighter for
something a bit different.
Yeah. Go close to get the details, yeah.
For me, the most important aspect of my work is being out on the street, shooting candidly, and the element of surprise. That's cool, man. Okay. Look at the expression. I like the way it's just curved out. It looks like like an Elvis cowlick, you know? I think you nailed it. It's good. Always a picture to be taken at a market.
Yes, it's a good area. You can see lots of people for documentary photography. It's a good place for us. You know, I am from Turkey, and when I was traveling on the market area, I just took this photo.
Wow, look at the color in that. Can you zoom in on the eyes?
Yes, you can see all the details are perfect.
Details are great. And that was taken at 115, the 5 time?
It's very good, really perfect. I don't need to carry camera.
Let's go look for some, eh?
Yeah. Let's go. Hello, may I take some photos? You are very handsome.
Look at the expression, the laughter and the smile, man.
It's good.
It's so nice. First time I've actually been to Munich and I love coming to a new place and just wandering the streets, turning up with no real sort of fixed idea of what to look for, and I think you walk out your door, you follow your nose and hopefully find some interesting things. Oh, yeah. That's going in the video.
So you've never been in Latin America?
Never.
Why?
I just haven't had a chance.
That's so strange.
I know.
I love this part of my country. This is the Pacific coast.
Yeah.
It's a place called Huapi.
That portrait's stunning. I love the yellow and the backdrop and the simplicity of it.
You love yellow.
I love yellow. You've got her, but also her environment, which I think, you know, with portraiture, it's always good to see where, especially with documentary portraiture, you want to see where that person's from and a part of their life. The arches are beautiful, man. Let's frame a picture up here.
Just stay, look for the light, please.
There?
Yeah. Why so serious?
That's cool.
I love the serious one.
Oh, I like that. That's cool. That look good. So I had an amazing afternoon walking around the streets of Munich, some iconic spots. It's the market area, the parks, some of the busiest spots where there's lots of people. Taking some pictures with the 15T Pro, working with 3 great photographers, hearing a little bit about what's important to them with their photography, seeing their work, watching their approach. It's just been a wonderful afternoon.
Xiaomi.
For mobile phone optics, to keep the performance within such a compact system and all has always been the biggest challenge.
让专业摄影更简单，摄影会变得更加日常，更加符合直觉。
We took thousands of photos and ran thousands of tests to reach the Leica image aesthetic style on a completely different hardware platform. We managed to introduce the Summicron lenses to Xiaomi 12S Ultra, and 2 years later, the Summilux lenses to Xiaomi 14 Ultra. These are very remarkable achievements, and I'm very proud of them. As mobile imaging has evolved, we've moved past simply chasing hardware performance. What matters now is character, the way an image feels.
鲜明的色彩偏好，独特的艺术特质，带来环境的一致性、统一感。
We build it as a complete imaging pipeline, from the way the sensor reads light to how color and tones are rendered. Every step is tuned to reflect Leica's approach to realism and depth.
Collaboration is always a learning process for both sides. Leica have learned a lot from Xiaomi's open-minded and fast-paced development process. Sharing a passion for photography has always been a key driver of our mutual understanding and synergy.
敢于做大胆的尝试，坚持打造一件可靠的产品，让更多人可以轻松记录下真实有意义的瞬间。
Technology, storytelling, and user experience must always work together to create meaningful imagery. A good photograph is one that conveys emotion in a way that it feels honest and human. It reflects the photographer's unique perspective on the world, not just a snapshot of a scene.
决定一张照片的成败，重要的是相机后面那双好奇有趣的眼睛。
Attention to composition, lighting, and perspective enhances the story conveyed. Good photography balances technical precision with emotional resonance. Ultimately, a good photo allows the viewer to connect with the subject and the moment.
It remains meaningful even after time passes. Bold and extraordinary. Very different, very essential, very Leica.
我想这一次和徕卡的合作最大的突破在于我们把徕卡100年最具有灵魂的这种记忆点都用移动影像的全新技术融入到了我们这个手机产品当中。
The result of deeper mutual trust and our shared view of what is essential. It marks a new stage of cooperation between Xiaomi and Leica.
We are continuing together to explore and push the limits of what the partnership between Leica and Xiaomi can achieve. All I can say is the future looks very exciting.
Hello, everyone. It's amazing to be back in Barcelona. Today is Xiaomi Global's biggest launch event of the year. Thank you all for coming. To start, I would like to share a summary of 2025. Last year was not only Xiaomi's 15th anniversary, but also a year of change and success. In terms of brand success, we are ranked on Fortune Global 500 for 7 straight years. and Forbes Global 2000. At the end of 2025, we were also ranked number 81 on Interbrand Best Global Brands. Last year was also one of our best years financially, with the revenue reaching a historical high of over 55 billion euros. And of course, we have had many updates to human, car, and home in 2025. Xiaomi is the only company in the world with a human, car, home complete ecosystem across strategy, product, key technologies, and manufacturing. Let's start by talking about our human products. Xiaomi has now been the number 3 smartphone brand worldwide for over 5 straight years. For wearable bands, Xiaomi continues to lead the world as the number 1 brand, and we are being a top 5 global tablet brand as well. Our result in car have surpassed our expectations. By the end of 2025, we have delivered over 500,000 vehicles. And it's an incredible achievement in the auto industry. On top of being so popular among users, industry experts worldwide also love Xiaomi EVs. Talking about amazing build quality, how it is the best car they drive in 2025. Some even think that we could change the entire EV sector. Now, let's talk about home. At the world's leading consumer AIoT platform, we have now surpassed 1 billion global AIoT connected devices. Our smart tech appliances also launched globally last September with a huge interest. We introduced all new products, include washing machines, refrigerators, and air cons, to the global markets for the first time. Xiaomi now has smart factories across smartphone, EVs, and home products, helping to advance product innovation and quality. Also, in 2025, we continue to improve our foundational capabilities. We continue to develop and invest in chipsets, OS, and AI. In 2025, we launched Xiaomi Extreme 01, our self-developed 3nm flagship chipset. Extreme 01 highlights many years of investment and research into chipset design, and we are excited to continue this journey. In terms of AI, we have Xiaomi MiMo, our self-developed foundation model, serving as the AI base for human car home. We launched our latest V2 Flash model in December, and 1 month later, it reached number 2 in weekly token usage. Moving forward, our investment into key technologies will increase in the future. We will invest more than 24 billion euros over the next 5 years. And it will double our investment, with our goal of pushing human car home to a new height. But today is our very first global event of 2026, and there is so much to look forward to. Let me share some surprise you can all expect in the near future. First, our partnership with Leica will enter a new chapter. You will see the result in our product introductions later today. And for EV, we believe we are part of automobile culture. So we were honored to be partnered with Gran Turismo. And you can now drive Xiaomi SU7 Ultra on GT. And plus, we have another incredible EV surprise later today. Lastly, in 2 days, Xiaomi will also be at Mobile Congress with you to see human car, home, and Xiaomi AI come to life. I welcome everyone to our MWC booth. Thank you very much. To talk more about the amazing products today, let me welcome Terence to the stage. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. It's great to be here today. So, I wanted to start by sharing a fun fact. 3.7 million. Does anyone know what this number represents? Anyone? It's actually the number of photos taken around the world every single minute of every single day. And something like 9 out of every 10 of these photographs was taken using a smartphone. These amazing devices that we carry with us everywhere and have now evolved into powerful tools that we use, amongst many other things, to capture and share the world around us. Whether it's our kids, our pets, our travels, we truly live in the era of mobile imagery. And to give our users the best mobile imaging experience we can, we've partnered with Leica, combining their 100 years of expertise in optics and imagery with Xiaomi's cutting-edge mobile technology. All of this in a joint mission to make professional photography more effortless and accessible to more people around the world. And today, we're launching Xiaomi 17 series. They're our latest smartphone flagship series that deliver essential Leica imagery with their powerful camera systems and much more. So without further ado, let's take a first look together at the new Xiaomi 17. What do you guys think? This is the new Xiaomi 17. And as you just saw, the new 17's design is all about one word: refinement. Its overall simplified aesthetic lets important details really stand out when you see and feel the device, like the ultra-slim symmetrical bezels and the soft-touch aluminum frame. But Xiaomi 17's biggest design upgrade is actually in the shape of its body. This is what gives it the ultimate compact form factor. We used a super ellipse curve to determine the roundness of the edges and corners of the device. This is a geometric design that's based on a simple mathematical formula and a constant value. And this results in the perfect balance of screen visibility and hand feel. So as a result, I think that Xiaomi 17 is not only the best looking, but also the best feeling compact flagship that we have ever made, with an excellent balance of weight, thickness, and durability. Now, the new Xiaomi 17 comes in 4 colors: black, alpine pink, ice blue, and venture green. And I really recommend everyone check these devices out in person if you have the chance, because they will not fail to impress. Next, let's talk about the new 17's new camera system. It features a 50-megapixel telephoto, a 50-megapixel main, and a 50-megapixel ultra-wide lens, all co-engineered with Leica. Under the hood is the Summilux lens, known for its excellent optical clarity and color. And this is combined with an upgraded Light Fusion 950 image sensor. So as a result, photos on the Xiaomi 17 are detailed, realistic, and sharp, with our priority being on retaining the true optical flavor of every single image. And this experience of essential Leica imagery, it applies across the entirety of the 17's triple camera setup. So to prove that point, let's go ahead and look at some sample photos, starting with the ultra-wide at 17 millimeters and an f2.4 aperture. And next, the powerful main camera, which starts at 23 millimeters and f1.67, but it also supports a 2x optical grade zoom that brings the focal length to 46 millimeters. Thanks to that optical grade zoom, the color and detail remain truly spectacular even when zoomed in. Finally, let's see the telephoto camera in action, which starts at 60 millimeters and an f2.0 aperture. The telephoto also supports a 5x optical grade zoom, so you can shoot amazing looking photos like the one behind me, even when you're quite far away from your subject. That's the Leica triple camera system on Xiaomi 17. 3 powerful 50 megapixel lenses across 5 native focal lengths, all co-engineered with Leica. And just to round things out, we even upgraded the selfie camera to 50 megapixels and gave it autofocus as well. So on the new 17, you're actually getting 4 50 megapixel cameras. It's undoubtedly one of our best and most powerful camera systems to date, especially compared to other devices in its size class. Speaking of which, beyond just the imaging experience, Xiaomi 17 actually punches well above its weight in almost every single aspect. In other words, it's compact, but it comes with the power and experience of a pro. And that starts with its performance. So Xiaomi 17 features the latest Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 mobile platform, which comes with leading GPU and CPU performance and efficiency. On top of that, for cooling, it features our Xiaomi 3D Ice Loop system, which is 3 times as effective as traditional vapor chambers. As proof of its pro-level performance, we put Xiaomi 17 up against the iPhone 17 Pro. Now, as expected, both devices absolutely crushed our gaming test, performing at the near maximum of the 120 FPS limit. But at the end of the test, Xiaomi 17 was not only running cooler, but had also used less battery than the iPhone. So that's the pro performance that our users can expect from Xiaomi 17, a fast and powerful chipset combined with an excellent cooling system. Next, let's talk about Xiaomi 17's battery. The 17 features an upgraded Xiaomi Surge battery, which has a higher silicon content and energy density than our previous generation. This battery technology allowed us to fit a 6,330 milliamp hour battery into Xiaomi 17, a smartphone with a 6.3-inch display size that's even smaller than the iPhone Air. But how does this big numbered battery actually perform in real life? Well, according to our tests, after a regular full days of use, that's 24 hours with no charging at all, Xiaomi 17 still had 40% battery left over. Well, in today's market, does this make it a pro-level battery? Once again, let's see how the Xiaomi 17 stacks up against the iPhone 17 Pro in this quick test video. You guys all saw that, right? At the end of our test, even after charging the iPhone 17 Pro an extra 30%, Xiaomi 17 still managed to outlast it, ending with 23% battery life when the iPhone 17 Pro had already reached 0. That's Xiaomi 17's Pro battery, or should I say Beyond Pro battery. Now, in addition to its fantastic battery life, it also supports 100 watts hypercharge and 50 watts wireless charging. Plus, this is my favorite feature, Xiaomi 17 now supports PPS, meaning that certified third-party chargers will also be able to take full advantage of its fast charging speeds. Next, let's talk about the display. Xiaomi 17's display can reach a peak brightness of 3,500 nits, and that's at a 25% APL, not just a single tiny point on the display. So what that means is that the entire display does get really bright, ensuring fantastic visibility. Xiaomi 17 also utilizes a custom next-generation OLED panel, the M10. Now, the key upgrade of the M10 OLED panel is a new type of material that's being used for its red subpixel, which in simple terms allows the display to deliver better performance while consuming less power. And while the display has a bunch of other really great features, like an ultrasonic fingerprint sensor and a 120 Hz fast refresh rate, I'm sure you guys can already tell from this detailed specs page just how awesome this compact flagship really is. So let's just start wrapping things up. A leading chipset, a massive battery, and an ultra-bright display. Xiaomi 17 combines all of these with a flagship camera system co-engineered with Leica in a compact build. So before we share the price, let's check out one more video to wrap things up. Yeah, that's the new 17. With its 6.3 display, Xiaomi 17 is small. It's built for those who want a smartphone that prioritizes ease of use while not sacrificing the flagship experience. And whether it's camera, performance, battery, or display, Xiaomi 17 not only doesn't sacrifice, it actually excels in every single one of these aspects. It is undoubtedly one of the most powerful and compelling compact flagships that Xiaomi has ever made. Now for the price. Xiaomi 17 will be starting at 999 euros. Now, before we introduce the rest of our smartphones for today, let me quickly share some exciting updates that are happening with Xiaomi HyperOS 3. In the few months since we released OS 3, we really focused on creating a better cross-ecosystem experience for our users, with new features like cross-device camera, so you can actually use your Xiaomi 17 as a webcam for your MacBook, along with being able to access your Xiaomi Notes app and Xiaomi Gallery app straight from your MacBook as well. We also expanded Xiaomi Smart Hub to now support AirPods, so you can experience faster pairing and shortcuts to most important features. And for our dual-wielding power users out there, Home Screen Plus now supports iPhone as well. So you can, for example, receive and respond to text messages that are sent to your Xiaomi device while it's still in your pocket. There are also some exciting updates with the Google Gemini experience in OS 3. Xiaomi Hyper Island now supports Google Gemini Live, so you can use Google Gemini with greater ease and flexibility, whether you're on the go or multitasking. Xiaomi 17 series also comes with 3 months of Google AI Pro at no cost. Woo! So of course, with the rest of HyperOS 3, you get great design, smooth performance, and a full suite of powerful AI features, all brought to you by Xiaomi Hyper AI. Now, that's all for me today. Next, let's welcome TJ on stage to introduce our next smartphone of the day. Thank you.
Thanks, Terrence, and it's great to be back in Barcelona, especially for an event like this. And I'm all sure you've probably guessed what's coming next. It's Ultra. Ultra absolutely delivers the best of what Xiaomi has to offer. For us, our Xiaomi Ultra devices have always stood at the pinnacle of mobile imagery. And with our most recent strategic upgrade in our partnership with Leica, the newest devices will bring even more exciting innovations to the world. Like groundbreaking upgrades in mobile optics, the key pillar to outstanding true-to-life images, and innovations in the experience of mobile photography, giving users more intuitive and innovative ways to capture the world around them. So without further delay, why don't we meet Xiaomi 17 Ultra? Xiaomi 17 Ultra looks incredible. What do you all think? So, let's start by talking about its Ultra design. 17 Ultra continues the inspiration of classic camera design, but it brings two key evolutions from our previous generation. First, we adopted an all-flat across the display, back, and sides of the device for an ultra-refined form factor that feels great in your hand. And we optimized its build as well, creating our thinnest and lightest Ultra device ever. These two upgrades make it fantastic to hold and use every single day. 17 Ultra also comes in three amazing colors: the classic back, starlit green, and a super clean white. Now, starlit green is especially outstanding. From afar, it's a confident shade of dark green. But when you bring it up close, the textured finish on the back creates a beautiful starry night sky effect. 17 Ultra's design also pays attention to the little details: a thinner and smaller camera deco, reimagined volume buttons, and now, of course, the horizontal Ultra logo available on every color. That's 17 Ultra's new design, an all-flat, thin and light body packed with extreme details to complete the overall look and feel. Now, let's talk about the Ultra technology that powers this next-generation imaging flagship. For the SoC, 17 Ultra also utilizes the latest Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 chipset with its industry-leading performance and efficiency. That's paired with a large 6,000 milliamp-hour battery for long-lasting battery life, as well as a powerful suite of charging features, from wired to wireless hypercharge, to reverse wire charging, and even PPS support. But one of the key innovations that allows Xiaomi 17 Ultra's performance to really stand out is its Xiaomi 3D dual-channel ice loop cooling system. It utilizes a new bionic vapor changer which introduces directional microstructures that mimic nature to allow it to flow better. What's the result of this? A 50% increase in thermal conductivity, giving Xiaomi 17 Ultra elite cooling capabilities. Now, we also integrated a new piece of Ultra technology for the display, Xiaomi Hyper RGB. While traditional display panels have overlapping RGB pixels, Xiaomi Hyper RGB uses complete RGB subpixel arrays in every pixel. What does this mean for you, though? Well, it means that Xiaomi 17 Ultra's 1.5K display actually has more subpixels than a traditional 2K pentile array. In other words, it's just as clear, and in some scenarios, even clearer. But at the same time, it consumes so much less power. The display has also upgraded to our Xiaomi Shield Glass 3.0 with 30% more drop resistance than our previous generation. It also comes with an ultra-bright 3,500 nits peak brightness, again at 25% APL for better real-world use. So all of that is just some of the Ultra technology that we've packed into the new Xiaomi 17 Ultra. With its new bionic vapor chamber and Xiaomi Hyper RGB display, not only does it absolutely nail the basics, but it also brings advanced ultra technology for our ultra users to enjoy. But like I said at the beginning, we all know what ultra is really about. I said it at the beginning, and I'll say it again now. Ultra has always stood at the pinnacle of mobile imagery. All the way back, starting from our Xiaomi 12S Ultra, the very first co-engineered Ultra device with Leica, to the 14 Ultra, which upgraded to our current generation Summilux optical lens. Now, just last year, we introduced an all-new industry-leading combination, a 1-inch image sensor main camera with a 200 MP telephoto. With that combination, we introduced the idea of ultra photography at night. Why? Because night is one of the most challenging scenarios for smartphone cameras today. Well, Xiaomi 17 Ultra is about to take this experience another step forward, because we believe it's truly evolved into the master of night. Now, let's take a quick look at the basic specs. It features a Leica triple camera system on the back with a 50 MP ultra-wide, 50 MP main lens, and a 200 MP telephoto. But what makes it really special are the upgrades to its main camera and telephoto camera, which are more powerful than ever before. Let's start by talking about the 1-inch ultra-dynamic main camera. First off, it features a completely reworked optical design, co-engineered with Leica. Thanks to the advanced glass and plastic lens module, it delivers ultra-pure optical quality. And thanks to the precision-crafted glass lens pieces, it offers even more refined light transmission than before. And every single lens piece is now individually treated to reduce optical interference. The result? Xiaomi 17 Ultra can capture photos like this. The most challenging and complex scenarios captured perfectly. Now, honestly, when we brought this photo around our office, hardly anyone could believe that it was actually taken on a smartphone camera. So the new Leica Ultra Pure optical design is actually just one half of what makes this main camera so powerful. Xiaomi 17 Ultra actually features a secret that allows it to achieve complete mastery over light and shadow at night. That's the Light Fusion 1050L, our latest 1-inch image sensor built for ultra imaging. And what makes it so special is the L at the end of its name, because that L stands for LOFIC, a new sensor technology that we believe will be the next step in mobile imagery. LOFIC solves one of the biggest pain points in smartphone cameras today: limited dynamic range. When you don't have enough dynamic range, you're forced to choose between overexposing your image or underexposing your image. But as you can see, Xiaomi 17 Ultra right here in the middle doesn't have that problem. And that's largely because of LOFIC. LOFIC equips each pixel with an extra bucket for light, allowing each pixel's light well capacity to be improved by over 6 times, giving Xiaomi 17 Ultra much higher dynamic range. Now, why don't we look at some more photos? The bright sparkles kept in perfect detail here help light up the subject's warm smile. Now, this is only possible with professional-level dynamic range. Or like here, where the bright fire in the background is kept perfectly in balance with the subject in the foreground. We believe LOFIC will become a new benchmark for ultra imaging, helping overcome the size limitations of smartphone camera sensors. Now, to prove that point, though, let's see how Xiaomi 17 Ultra stacks up against the competition. Here you can see how the neon sign is overpowering the image, where on Xiaomi 17 Ultra, it's a perfectly balanced shot that realistically captures the actual light of that specific environment. And in this set, the competition is struggling with the brightness of the lamps due to their contrast against the dark background. Again, Xiaomi 17 Ultra is able to present the scene as it actually appeared in real life at that very moment. LOFIC, though, also brings a huge boost to video performance. Let's take a look at another comparison. Xiaomi 17 Ultra has a more authentic, deeper tone and as you can see, it excels in dynamic range. We can just look at the detail in the fires in the last frame here. The difference? It's night and day. This makes Xiaomi 17 Ultra a fantastic tool for pro videographers. Because the boosted dynamic range brings huge benefits to professional video shooting modes, like 10-bit log and Dolby Vision. 10-bit log and Dolby Vision can now also support 4K at 120 FPS, so you can achieve that movie-like slow motion effect as well. LOFIC is one of the biggest upgrades that we've ever brought to our Ultra lineup, allowing users to light up the night. Now, to show off just how awesome this main camera is, we decided to tackle an even more extreme scenario: fireworks. Now, to a smartphone camera, fireworks present incredible difficulty. Rapid explosions of bright light amongst a completely dark background that typically requires the perfect setup or the perfect timing to capture well. Well, let's take a look at these shots. These shots are taken on our Xiaomi 17 Ultra. Simply spectacular. And you'll notice that these photos are spontaneous, not posed, no complicated setup, and messing around in your settings. Just point and shoot. These firework photos really showcase just how powerful the advanced camera system is on Xiaomi 17 Ultra. Now, that being said, why don't we check out this amazing video shot on Xiaomi 17 Ultra? That looked pretty unbelievable, especially for a smartphone camera to capture. And that's Xiaomi 17 Ultra's 1-inch ultra-dynamic main camera. We believe that it's one of the best main cameras in the world, and it plays a huge role in Xiaomi 17 Ultra's evolution into the master of night. But obviously, we're talking about an Ultra here, so it doesn't end there. Xiaomi 17 Ultra also features one of our best ever telephoto cameras, a Leica 200MP 75 to 100mm telephoto. Now, at its core is a large 200MP sensor. This is a main camera level sensor that we're putting on our telephoto lens. And just like our main camera, the telephoto features huge upgrades in optics, co-engineered with Leica. It's the world's first Leica Apo lens on a smartphone camera. Now, for those of you who don't know Apo, it's Leica's highest caliber lens certification, renowned for uncompromising image quality. To reach this level, we had to completely reshape the lens design again of our telephoto camera, upgrading everything from the materials to the shapes of our individual lens pieces. The end result is the legendary Apo look. This telephoto camera is just as capable of taking incredible photographs at night, just like our ultra-dynamic main camera. Just look at the detail in the bright highlights of the fire as they brush through the night. And just like the main camera, Xiaomi 17 Ultra's telephoto lens also features a hidden secret. It's one of the only smartphone cameras in the world to feature mechanical optical zoom. Imagine the mechanical zoom system found in a professional DSLR zoom lens, where zoom is achieved based on the physical manipulation of the lens pieces. Well, we miniaturized this system and brought it to the smartphone form factor. Our telephoto now features a moving lens module that can move back and forth and deliver real optical quality. As a result, it delivers full optical quality along a continuous range, with zoom lengths making full use of the entire 200MP sensor. where traditional telephotos often sacrifice in image quality through digital or sensor-based cropping. So Xiaomi 17 Ultra presents a groundbreaking innovation in telephoto technology, capable of delivering authentic optical quality in 200MP. Now again, let's take a look at a set of comparisons. Imagine we want to capture the fine details in these architectural buildings. Well, if we zoom up close, we can see that with the mechanical optical zoom, our image will retain the authenticity of the scene, rather than rely on digital sharpening or computational zoom. To be clear, both sets of photos, they look great, but Xiaomi 17 Ultra favors optical authenticity. Again, if we enlarge the image, we can see just how essential optical quality is in helping retain clarity, color, contrast, and depth in every single detail. So that's the mechanical optical zoom on Xiaomi 17 Ultra, a true innovation in telephotography that redefines the way the entire industry will think about zoom on smartphones. But of course, when we talk about a telephoto camera, one of the best use cases for a telephoto is portrait photography. Now, where other smartphone cameras might struggle with taking telephoto portraits at night, Xiaomi 17 Ultra excels. In this 75mm portrait, our subject is sharp, and the optical depth of field helps him stand out from the busy background. Or this 85mm shot, where subtle details like the texture of the snow in her hair and her scarf really help immerse us in the moment. Or this 90mm close-up of a flute player, where we can see his bright blue eyes against a backdrop of beautifully bokeh'd string lights. Or this shot at 100mm, where the warm and cool lighting is mirrored in the sharp drop-off between the foreground and the background. Now, this is the kind of depth and storytelling in low-light environments that we're extremely proud to be able to deliver our users. And we can't wait to see the kinds of amazing photos our users will take with Xiaomi 17 Ultra. Now, mechanical optical zoom also unlocks fantastic new features for videography, especially short-form clips like 4K live cinematography. Red carpet mode infuses cinematic magic into every ordinary moment, using mechanical optical zoom and slow motion to produce a cinematic click at the clip of a button. So that's the powerful new telephoto on Xiaomi 17 Ultra, a 200MP Leica Apo mechanical optical zoom camera. Now, we invited someone that everyone probably knows to test out Xiaomi 17 Ultra's camera. Here's what he had to say.
Hey, I'm Mr. Who's the Boss. I've been testing tech every day of my life for the last 15 years, and still, I've never used a phone that can handle exposure as well as this Xiaomi 17 Ultra. And the key to that is low-fic.
What you need to understand is that a pixel is basically a tiny light collector that turns light into electrons. The brighter your subject, the more electrons. But there's a limit, the full well capacity of your pixels. So when there's a really bright highlight like this fire, I'll just take a quick shot on the iPhone first. Can you see this? It's producing more electrons than the pixels in this camera can hold. So there is a bunch of information lost. The highlights just become these pure white patches with no detail. This is also known as clipping. And so that is where LOFIC comes in, which stands for Lateral Overflow Integration Capacitor. I wouldn't worry too much about that name, but the key word in it is overflow. It essentially means that each pixel here has an entire extra bucket to be able to capture that light information so that it's not lost. Which is why if we take the exact same shot on this now, can you see how, compared to that last shot, a lot more of the detail in the fire is still visible, which is not a complete surprise given that this thing has over 6 times the full well capacity of the previous Xiaomi. Most phones will try to get around their limitations here by taking multiple shots at various different exposures and then fusing them together. But that only really works with photos, and if the subject is moving a lot, you're going to get motion blur.
The second unique thing going on with the 17 Ultra is with this camera. This is a 200 megapixel telephoto camera with mechanical optical zoom, very reminiscent of a DSLR zoom lens. See, the issue that you have almost definitely run into when using your phone is, yes, the individual cameras may be high resolution, but they almost always have fixed lenses, and therefore fixed focal lengths, meaning that as soon as you start tweaking the magnification, even slightly, your phone might suddenly have to jump to using one of its other cameras, while then applying a bunch of digital zoom, so the quality drops fast. But the lens on this camera actually physically moves, which means that throughout the whole range between 3.2 times and 4.3 times zoom, you can use this camera at its full 200 megapixel resolution with 0 digital zoom. So when you put both of these innovations together, you can probably imagine, it doesn't matter whether it's day or night, the 17 Ultra is one very versatile camera system.
So with the massive upgrades to its main camera and telephoto cameras, Xiaomi 17 Ultra truly unlocks iconic captures in the dark, living up to its name, the Master of Night. Whether it's spontaneous moments captured on a whim, transforming the ordinary into the extraordinary, or professional-looking portraits that shine with detail and depth, even bright, colorful fireworks frozen in time with perfect clarity and light balance, and scenes that demand incredible dynamic range to capture are no longer a problem, like these amazing images of fire and flames. We even use Xiaomi 17 Ultra to shoot some iconic landmarks across the world to showcase them in a brand new light, like in Paris, London, and even the auroras of Norway. So this is Xiaomi 17 Ultra's next big step forward in mobile imagery, the Master of Night. It delivers one of our best ever designs to date, optimized for everyday use while still retaining its identity as an imaging flagship. It delivers leading performance and cutting-edge technology, from its bionic vapor chamber to its Xiaomi Hyper RGB display. And of course, like we just saw, it has one of the best camera systems on a smartphone ever. Now, the price for Xiaomi 17 Ultra will start at an RRP of just 1,499 euros. We're also bringing back our favorite Ultra accessories, like the photography kit. This year, there's both a standard and a pro version, with the standard version being more portable and friendly for everyday use, while the pro version features a more intense feature set. Finally, let's talk about how you can purchase Xiaomi 17 series. For those of us here in Europe, Xiaomi 17 will be available through these carrier plans, so be sure to visit your local stores to check them out. The same applies for Xiaomi 17 Ultra. Xiaomi 17 series will also be available through these channel partners from all around the world, as well as these global carrier partners as well. You can visit your local social media channels and official websites for more information on this. Lastly, Xiaomi 17 series also includes a number of after-sales services with your purchase. Now, you might think that we're actually done with smartphones today, but we have one more to present, one that celebrates and marks this special moment in our collaboration with Leica. Here to tell you more about it is none other than Leica Camera AG CEO, Mr. Matthias Harsch.
So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. It's a real pleasure to have you here. For the next 15 minutes, I need your full attention. Yeah, it's something very special. It's exciting. And first of all, I want to thank you, all these wonderful people at Xiaomi and Leica who made this project possible. Yeah, from engineers, designers, marketing, communication. Some financial people have to wait for the results, but everybody else was really involved big time. Thank you. Thank you. Also, a personal thank you from me to William joining this road and supporting this project is a real honor. Okay, are you excited? Yes. Ah, come on, more. Are you excited? Yes, good. Good. Hey, yeah, that's what I want to hear. Okay, so at Leica, sorry, this is 1, 2, and it's back. No, goes not. Just a second, we get it. No, sorry, there's something wrong. Yeah. Can we go back? Yes. But here it's wrong. So, now we have it, sorry. I'm too excited. At Leica, photography has never been about technology alone. Yeah? It's about how we see the world. It's about intention, about presence. It's about meaning. It's about focusing the essential. We call it in German language das Wesentliche. This belief has guided Leica for more than 100 years. It shapes our cameras, it shapes our design language, and it shapes how we think about the future of photography. So as you can see, a single picture or image can change the world. We believe a single product can change the whole industry, the product category. And that's what we are talking about. Early on, we understood that's something very important. Photography would not stay in one format, as you can see on your left side. As life became more mobile, photography became more mobile. So we were among the first camera manufacturers, I believe we were the first ones, to see mobile imaging as a serious cultural space. Not as a threat, because when I started at Leica, people said, oh my God, these smartphones will kill our traditional business. Not at all. But we see it as an extension of how people experience photography. Over the years, we invested consistently in mobile imaging. We built up own teams, R&D. We created our own algorithms, not because it was a trend, but because we believed meaningful photography would also happen on mobile devices. And that journey brings us here today. Based on a simple philosophy, authenticity, humanistic photography, and focus on the essential. Our products are never driven just by a feature list. They are driven by an attitude. That same philosophy guided us when we decided to create this Leica Lights phone. It's a result of that belief. When we began this project, we did not ask how our smartphone should look like. We asked, what should a Leica phone be like from a perspective of a photographer? The Leica Lights phone, powered by Xiaomi, is a really revolutionary image tool. It's designed for everyday moments, for curiosity, for spontaneity. The device is more than a smartphone. It's a way of seeing in general, also through a device in particular, the Leica perspective. Leica designed where we are really famous for, follows one principle: reduction to the essential. Every element must have purpose. Design is not a decoration. It's in our company, it is intention. The principle defines the Leica Lights phone. The red dot is not an ornament. It signals Leica's authorship and ownership. It shows that Leica stands behind the entire experience. Design is how we express what we believe. So that's why our videos are also shorter than this one from Xiaomi. It's a mechanical camera ring. And guys, this is very important now to understand. It's something extremely special. And I'm really proud of the teams who developed it. It creates a connection between photographer and the environment. It brings a feeling of a camera into the mobile world. That was our big intention. With the ring, you control. You control zoom, exposure, ISO, shutter speed. You feel the image. The Leica image goes beyond hardware. And that's what I want to show you next. It's all about how the device feels in use. So it means UI experience.
At Leica, our core philosophy is focus on the essential. It's a true Leica experience, just in a new form factor.
当摄影师举起相机，什么东西是他在那个过程里绝对不能缺少的？
做这个变焦环，每个人都知道它有多难。
内部每转动0.03毫米都要有反馈，设计需要取舍，但我们不想妥协。
Quality for Leica is part of everything we do. It's really a magic moment when you hold a Leica product in your hands.
The timeless, minimalistic design, the exceptional craftsmanship made to last for generations.
As mobile imaging has evolved, what matters now is character, the way an image feels. Leica Essential represents that idea.
这不是一个功能，而是全新的一种摄影方式。
The Lights phone carries the spirit of Leica, not just through its optics, but through the whole experience.
Photography is about using the image within the frame to tell the story beyond it. The most critical part is about deciding in an instant what to include and what to leave out. It just puts the soul of the camera back into a phone.
Nothing more and nothing less.
Woo. So the user design was designed by Leica. It is really representing 100 years of experience. So I think this phone comes as close as possible to a camera. It is calm, it's clear. So it's really something what people like about Leica in total. No distraction, no overload. It is intuitive, you will feel it. For people who want to be creative. With Essential Mode, we go even further. We reinterpret classic Leica aesthetics inspired by legendary lens designs. So you can really choose lens designs over the last 50, 100 years and play around with your shots. That's something which I believe is extremely amazing and creative. Photography today also requires advanced technology. To bring this experience to life, we partner with Xiaomi. Leica brings the optics, color science, design, image philosophy, and Xiaomi brings performance, processing power, efficiency. For me, it's a perfect wedding. So together, really together, I underline this, we created an imaging experience where technology supports creativity, not the other way around. Photography comes alive through the people who use it, and this is also one of our principles to drive the business at Leica. We always try to integrate our users, and these are photographers who see differently, who find meaning in the moment. The Leica Lights phone is made for these perspectives. So this is really something special, and you can experience it. It's a natural extension of the Leica world and our belief that photography belongs wherever meaningful moments happen. So this is where this device will give you a lot of fun and joy. To mark this moment, and what represents for Leica, I would like to invite Dr. Andreas Kaufmann joining me on stage. He is a major shareholder and head of supervisory board. So he's a great supporter of our mobile strategy since many, many, many years. And thank you, Andreas, for joining, and thank you for listening.
And thank you to especially William.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Now, beyond its Leica design, experience, and imagery, it's powered by Xiaomi's foundation of cutting-edge mobile technology, sharing in the same core specs and features of Xiaomi 17 Ultra. Now, as for the price, Leica Lights phone will be available at a starting RRP of 1,999 euros in select markets around the world. For those interested, it will be available through the following channels and carriers. You can check your local official website and social media channels for more information. Next, let's talk about an event that truly embodies our collaboration with Leica. Beyond our deep collaboration on products, we have continued cooperation with Leica to advance the culture of photography. Since 2023, Xiaomi and Leica have jointly organized 3 global photography competitions. Over the past few years, we have received over 3 million entries from more than 600,000 participants, embodying the philosophy of connecting your vision, your story, through what you see in your lens. We're proud to announce the launch of the 2026 Xiaomi Imagery Global Awards, curated with Leica, and welcome submissions from participants from all around the world, starting right now. So, after our smartphones, next, let's talk about our latest tablets, starting with Xiaomi Pad 8 Pro. It's built to deliver a powerful and productive experience, even if you're on the go. Pad 8 Pro is Xiaomi Global's thinnest Pro tablet ever, at only 5 millimeters thin. To pair, it's also amazingly light at just 485 grams, making it amazingly easy to take out and about. But despite its compact form factor, it's packed with a bunch of power in the form of a 9,200 milliamp hour big battery and 67-watt hypercharge. This makes traveling and working for long hours even more convenient. Pad 8 Pro's display is 11.2 inches across, giving you a wide and expansive view of everything that you're working on. The view is great, but it gets even better with 3.2K resolution, a super smooth 144 Hz refresh rate, and more amazing display features. And of course, Pad 8 Pro also comes in a matte glass version, improving overall screen reflectivity by 70%. So if you're out a lot, especially under the sun, this will completely change your viewing experience for the better. But when we talk about productivity on a Pro tablet, we mean giving you the ability to work as if you were on a laptop, but in a lighter, more compact form. This PC-level productivity starts with elite hardware. Pad 8 Pro utilizes the Snapdragon 8 Elite chipset, making the most of power and efficiency for a PC-level hardware experience. To back up the hardware, Pad 8 Pro also comes out of box with Xiaomi HyperOS 3, making for a smooth, seamless PC-level software experience. And of course, in this day and age, AI already plays a fundamental role in our productivity and creativity. Xiaomi Hyper AI empowers these experiences even further, with features like AI writing, AI art, and so much more. But in uniquely Pad fashion, multitasking has also become more PC-like than ever. Workstation mode allows you to quickly access apps when multiple windows are open. And our new vertical split screen is perfect for watching content while working at the same time. The built-in browser has also been upgraded with a more dynamic PC-like layout, along with a more advanced keyboard shortcuts and hover preview. Also, connecting across devices extends beyond just Xiaomi products. Pad 8 Pro can also sync up with your Apple products, like acting as a secondary display to your MacBook. So far, Xiaomi Pad 8 Pro already offers a most powerful, productive experience yet. But to push this experience even further, let's check out our accessories. This starts with an all-new Xiaomi Focus Pen Pro. It's lighter than before and now comes in a buttonless unibody design for an awesome aesthetic and more comfortable hand feel. Just double tap the body to change between your pen and the eraser, or squeeze it to bring up your color wheel and other application shortcuts. The experience is more seamless, natural, and intuitive than ever before. We're also bringing back our floating keyboard design to Xiaomi Pad 8 series. Users of our previous generation absolutely love this design, so we're happy to bring it back to this generation as well. Paired with our accessories, Xiaomi Pad 8 Pro was designed for professionals. Whether you're a creative, work on Excel, or even just work online, Xiaomi Pad 8 Pro is the perfect productivity partner. Xiaomi Pad 8 Pro is powerfully productive and portable, with an ultra-light and thin form factor, huge battery, and excellent display. It also brings PC-level productivity across hardware, software, and its accessories. Now, this pad is for those of you who need power while on the move. Xiaomi Pad 8 Pro will come at a starting RRP of 599.9 euros for the 8 plus 256 gigabyte variant. Our Pad 8 series also includes our base variant, Xiaomi Pad 8. It offers the same ultra-portable, powerfully productive experience, but with a different processor and different cameras. Pad 8 is for those of you who like to live life on the go, but might not need all of that extra power. Pad 8 comes in at a starting price of just 449.9 euros for the 8 plus 128 gigabyte variant. Now, why don't we check out Pad 8 series one more time? And that's the all-new Xiaomi Pad 8 series family. With an ultra-powerful Xiaomi Pad 8 Pro, a matte glass version that's perfect for viewing outside, and an all-around Xiaomi Pad 8. And of course, the all-new Xiaomi Focus Pen Pro. Now, that closes out all of our smartphone and tablet products for the launch event. But let me welcome Jennifer to the stage to introduce how you can travel smarter on the go.
Hi everyone, I'm Jen, and I'm so excited to be here today. So Smart on the Go is our idea of how an ecosystem should support life in motion. It's designed to work across different moments, from how you move to how you stay connected, powered, and organized throughout your entire day. And today, we'll introduce several key products to bring this idea to life. Let's start with mobility. It's the foundation of life on the go. It's how your day begins and how you explore the world. And for years, Xiaomi has brought innovation in personal mobility to users around the globe. Since 2017, Xiaomi has shipped over 7 million electric scooters worldwide. And this number reflects years of focus on urban commuting. They're reliable, practical scooters designed to handle everyday riding. And by focus to this core use case, we established a clear baseline of what a Xiaomi scooter can do. And here in Western Europe, that focus has been especially well received. Xiaomi ranks #1 in sales volume, and it's the reflection of the strong connection we have with our users here. We received a huge amount of positive feedback from both our fans and the media, and it's remarkably consistent. People describe our scooters as stable, easy to use, and dependable in daily riding. So this tells us we have the fundamentals right. But this time, we want to take it even further. Let's take a look. How amazing was that? Introducing Xiaomi Electric Scooter 6 Ultra, our latest innovation in mobility. And it represents a full generational upgrade, extending capability to beyond a single riding condition. And when we call it Ultra, we're not talking about one single upgrade. It's a step up. Ultra means the freedom to choose your route without thinking twice. Ultra means a higher standard across design, performance, and safety. It's designed to be more adaptive, more comfortable, and more secure across a wider range of scenarios. So let's start with design. Ultra begins with the presence. The lightning yellow accent gives 6 Ultra an instantly recognizable look. It's bold, precise, and remarkable, and it looks as refined as it rides. The Ultra is truly defined by how it performs. Ultra performance means more. More power, more control, and more distance. It's a kind of capability that gives you confidence to truly explore further. It starts with the ground up. Scooter 6 Ultra features 12-inch all-terrain tires. The larger diameter increases the contact surface area with the road, which helps to improve the overall stability and the traction. And combined with higher ground clearance, the scooter can handle obstacles in changing terrain without interrupting the balance and your daily riding. And they're also the widest tires on the Xiaomi lineup, with a 24% increase compared to the previous generation. And the added width enhances grip and strengthens stability. So the scooter feels more planted, more secure, especially when the surfaces are uneven. And that's what allows the scooter to conquer all sorts of terrain. During the week, it means smoother commutes on your city roads. And on the weekends, it opens up more paths, like park trails or that stretch of road that you used to avoid. So it's for riders who don't just see their scooter as transportation, but as a part of how they experience the city and what's beyond it. And another key part of performance is power. Scooter 6 Ultra delivers up to 1,200 watts of peak power under boost mode. And with 2.1 times improved acceleration and higher torque output, that translates into stronger launches, more responsive uphill climbing, and decisive acceleration when you need it the most. And when acceleration increases, stability becomes even more important. So that's why Scooter 6 Ultra is equipped with advanced front and rear swing arm suspension. It absorbs even more impact and keeps the scooter composed over bumps. And with a range of up to 75 kilometers, Scooter 6 Ultra easily supports a full week of commuting, or a long and uninterrupted weekend ride. And it's the kind of endurance that lets you ride without constantly thinking about the next charge. So let's take a look at the scooter in action. Yeah, you guys like it? And when it comes to a high-performance product like this, safety isn't optional. It's fundamental. So that's why Ultra raises the standard for safety, with stronger braking, smarter control, and better visibility built right in from the start. Scooter 6 Ultra features upgraded front and rear disc brakes, reducing braking time by up to 17%. And disc brakes also provide stronger stopping power and better heat dissipation, which means more consistent performance, especially during repeated braking or downhill riding. The result is braking that feels more immediate, more stable, and more predictable. And on top of that, the electronic brake system, EABS, and TCS add another level of control, managing traction, stabilizing sudden stops, and refining deceleration. So it's hardware and software working together to maintain precision control in real-world challenges. And finally, details like a brighter headlight and precise turn signals help visibility and communication become part of the control system. So altogether, that's what defines ultra safety. So that's Xiaomi electric scooter 6 Ultra, with ultra design, ultra performance, and ultra safety. Featuring 12-inch all-terrain tires, 1,200 watts of peak power, 75-kilometer range, and advanced braking systems. All brought together under one ultra standard. And it's available starting at a price of €799.99. All right. And Xiaomi electric scooter 6 Ultra represents the top of the lineup. Alongside it, the series also includes 6, 6 Lite, 6 Pro, and 6 Max, giving you the flexibility to choose the scooter that fits your riding style and your riding needs. Now, next up, I want to introduce another key product from our Smart on the Go lineup. This is Xiaomi Watch 5, our all-around smart flagship, built to balance design, intelligence, and everyday usability. So let's start with design. Xiaomi Watch 5 is crafted to feel premium yet understated, with clean lines, balanced proportions, and material that helps elevate it beyond a typical smart device. And at the center, it's a 1.54-inch display with LiPo technology, so information is clear, sharp, and easy to glance at. So whether you're checking notifications or your health data, it's designed for clarity and motion. And a watch designed for life needs to be ready for real life. So with double-sided sapphire glass and a stainless steel frame, Xiaomi Watch 5 combines durability with refinement. It's engineered to handle daily movement from commuting to outdoor activities without compromising the premium look and feel. And beyond design, what truly defines Xiaomi Watch 5 is how smart it is. This watch is powered by Wear OS by Google, bringing a familiar yet powerful ecosystem right to your wrist. So this means better interactions, better app support, and more seamless connection with your Android devices. And the biggest upgrade is the introduction of Google Gemini. With Gemini, the watch becomes more than an interface for apps. It becomes your personal AI assistant. You can speak naturally, combine tasks in a single request, and get things done without taking your phone out of your pocket. As you can see here, with Gemini on your wrist, getting answers, reminders, and taking action across apps is as easy as having a conversation. And beyond Gemini, built-in apps cover daily essentials like payment, navigation, scheduling, and more. So whether you're grabbing coffee, planning dinner, or moving between meetings, this watch keeps you connected without breaking your flow. So let's take a look at Xiaomi Watch 5 in action.
Sarah emailed me about getting coffee today. Where's the cafe?
The coffee day is set at Solace Coffee.
Navigate there using the fastest working route.
And a smarter experience is also about understanding yourself better. Xiaomi Watch 5 provides multi-dimensional health data and training data, covering your activity, exercise, and recovery. Over time, this helps to reveal patterns and support smarter decisions that align with your personal goals and lifestyle. And another major upgrade that defines smart experience is how you interact with the watch itself. In a life that moves quickly, interaction should be immediate, intuitive, and effortless. And Xiaomi Watch 5 redefines this with a new generation of gesture control. We're introducing a cutting-edge EMG neuroelectric sensor, significantly improving gesture recognition capabilities. When you move, your muscles generate tiny electric signals as they contract, and the EMG sensor is able to detect these directly from your skin, allowing the watch to recognize gestures with greater precision. And the result is interaction that feels smarter, more consistent, and easier in everyday use. Let's take a look at a few examples. So let's say you're presenting in the middle of a meeting. Instead of reaching for your phone, you can simply double tap your fingers to hang up incoming calls. Or let's say you're taking a short nap. The alarm goes off, but you're not fully awake yet. So instead of fumbling for your phone, a simple gesture can also turn off your alarm. And when you're taking photos by yourself, you no longer need to rush back into frame or rely on a timer. A double tap will trigger the shutter button remotely. So as you can see, all these gestures are fast, intuitive, and requires almost no effort. Exactly how interaction should feel on a flagship smartwatch like this. And all of these smart experiences only matter if they're able to keep up with your lifestyle. Xiaomi Watch 5 is equipped with a large, industry-leading 930 mAh battery. It provides up to 6 days of battery life, even with everyday smart features enabled. So this means less time charging and less battery anxiety. So that's Xiaomi Watch 5. With premium design, smart experiences powered by Wear OS and Google Gemini, comprehensive health tracking, advanced gesture recognition, and up to 6 days of battery life. And this incredible experience is available starting at a price of €299.99. And Smart on the Go is also about the small details in your life, from keeping your devices powered to helping you keep track of what matters most. And these accessories will help you complete the overall experience. First up is Xiaomi Ultra-Thin Magnetic Power Bank, designed to be your portable backup power when you're on the move. At just 6 millimeters thin, it's one of the slimmest magnetic power banks in its class. Yet it packs 5,000 mAh battery. And that's possible because it uses the same silicon carbon technology in our Xiaomi 17 series flagship smartphones, giving you reliable power to get through your entire day. It also supports 3 ways to charge, with wireless charging compatible with MagSafe, USB-C wire charging, and dual device charging, so you can charge your phone and your accessories at the same time. So that's Xiaomi Ultra-Thin Magnetic Power Bank, with industry-leading 6mm ultra-thin design, a 5,000 mAh battery, supports 3 charging modes, plus it's fully compatible with MagSafe, designed to integrate seamlessly with all your devices. And this amazing experience starts at a price of just €59.99. Next up, I want to introduce our first ever Xiaomi Tag. It's a compact, reliable tracker that keeps what matters within reach. We know losing track of things is one of those frustrations that can instantly disrupt your day. You can place Xiaomi Tag on your bag or your luggage, or personal items like your passport holder. So whether you're commuting, traveling, or navigating crowded environments, Xiaomi Tag can help you locate your belongings quickly. But what truly sets Xiaomi Tag apart is its compatibility. It supports both Google and Apple's Find My networks, meaning it works with a much wider range of devices. So no matter what ecosystem you prefer, Xiaomi Tag can fit seamlessly into your everyday life. So Xiaomi Tag at just 10 grams, over 1 year of battery life, IP67 rated for everyday usability, and compatible with both Google and Apple's Find My devices. And this incredible product is available starting from just 14.9 euros. Now, the last essential to complete your Start travel experience is Redmi Buds 8 Pro, delivering immersive sound with your powerful ANC wherever you go. With up to 55 decibels of ANC, Redmi Buds 8 Pro can effectively block out loud environments. And we also optimized it across everyday frequencies, from public transportations or crowded cafes, delivering up to 20% deeper average noise cancellation. And the noise level can change throughout your day. So smart noise cancellation will also automatically adjust the ANC according to your surroundings. And at the core, Redmi Buds 8 Pro features coaxial triple drivers, delivering powerful bass and clear highs for a balanced dynamic sound. And to take sound quality even further, Redmi Buds 8 Pro is pro-tuned with Dolby Audio and has built-in dimensional audio, delivering quality, immersive sound for all your content. So that's Redmi Buds 8 Pro, with enhanced smart ANC, flagship-level sound engineering, pro-tuned Dolby Audio, immersive commute mode, and so much more. And all these amazing features are available starting at a price of 69.9 euros. Now, there's one more thing to end today's launch event. We have an incredibly special announcement that Mr. William Liu mentioned in the beginning. So please join me in welcoming Tian Yuan, Head of Design at Xiaomi EV, to the stage to share more.
Thank you, Jennifer. So, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Li Tianyuan. It's a great honor to be here today. At the last part of our launch event today, I would like to share with the most exciting one more thing. Xiaomi Vision Gran Turismo. So, last year, our Xiaomi SU7 Ultra set an impressive record at the Nürburgring. And today, players all around the world already can experience it in the Gran Turismo. This is a photo from last year's GTWS in London. My team, we were invited to collaborate on a Vision Gran Turismo for Xiaomi. My team and I were so thrilled by the invitation, because building a Vision Gran Turismo is a dream journey for every car designer. It gives us a chance to rethink the hypercar's design from tech companies' perspective, dreaming about the ultimate driving experience of the future. So today we are in an era of intelligent electrification and AI. If Xiaomi were to create a hypercar, what would it look like? First, let's have a look. So, I hope you like it at the first glance. We brought the car to the MWC event. Before we unveil to everybody, I'd like to first share some of the design thinking behind this car. To the first question, let's start with form. We ask ourselves, what kind of form should an EV car take? It's a form that can be fast in the straight line with lowest drag, or it's the form can be the fast in the corners with the most downforce. We studied, we thought over. The answer is perhaps neither. Finding the perfect balance between drag and downforce might be the best optimal path for an EV hypercar. So we decided to push the boundary of aerodynamic efficiency and forge a new way forward. First of all, the Xiaomi Vision GT is sculpted by the wind. Our idea is to meet our aerodynamic target without 8 extra parts on. This mindset requires us to think less is more. When we think about every feature we do, almost every design details should have an aero function, not just for aero or not just for aesthetics. For example, here is our side view. If you look from the side, you will notice our drive harp designed like a floating teardrop. Here you can see the aero flow pass over the roof through the underbody of the cockpit. The active underfloor at the bottom adjusts the balance of drag and downforce in real time during driving. Now let's follow the camera. Come to the front. From here, you can see the air entering from the front, flowing through the body's cutout and air channels, and being efficiently expelled from the rear. This is the path curved by wind. And the rear design is truly one of a kind. First, the rear of the cockpit looks like a boat which floats within the ring. And then the ring itself acts as a massive outlet. Last but not the least, now you step back with the light on, you immediately see Xiaomi Halo tail light. These two seamlessly integrated each other, make a very, very bold statement. Now let's get closer. You will see there's a tiny holes, many, many tiny holes, framing the tail light. This is our active wake control system. According to the speed and angle of the car, it actively generates air to guide airflow. Here you can see the top view. This is how air flows without system is on. When the system is on, you can see the dirty air at the rear is pushed further away, reducing drag on the vehicle. Compared to the traditional active spoiler, this design works like an invisible hand, guiding the air while keeping body clean. Of course, wheels are important too. We've designed a special wheel with a vortex wheel cover that sits flush with the tire surface. Look through the semi-transparent cover, you can see the turbofan inside. The pull-out air to cool the brakes. The magic part is here. We've designed a special magnetic system that when car is in motion, the cover stays still. Why we do that? Because this can efficiently reduce the aerodynamic impact caused by the rotation of the wheel outer surface. Actually, for the exterior, we have many aero features designed. Some focus on reducing drag, others generating downforce. They work perfectly in harmony. complementing each other in precision. With simulation, in the end, we achieved a drag coefficient of 0.29, the downforce of -1.2. But the most important thing is with aerodynamic efficiency 4.1. What does this mean? This means with a super car, electrified, you can use less weight, not that super heavy battery. You still can run really fast in the track. Now, let's come to the interior. Now, together with me, imagine you are driving a hypercar. What often comes to your mind? Take 5 seconds. Build image. Engine super loud. Of course, feel excited. Feel a bit nervous, heartbeat racing, a little bit stressful, and also steep seat experience. What else it can be? Can the hypercar driving experience also be intelligent, warm, comfortable? Is it possible to create something like this to be racing on the sofa? Our answer is yes. So the cockpit here is designed as a space where things come together. It blends intelligence, comfort, and performance into one. Now I will introduce one by one to you. First, let's start with our intelligence. Here you can see is our Xiaomi Pulse, the intelligence assistant built into the dashboard. It wraps around you, reads your environment, interact with you with sound and light. Now you see the Xiaomi HyperVision gives you an info at a glance. We've reimagined the interface for Xiaomi HyperOS, which adapts based on driving mode, always showing you what matters the most in the most intuitive way. Together, these two make the cockpit feels alive. The information flows like a conversation. Now, let's sit into the sofa. We move away the traditional bucket seat design logic found in hypercars. First time, the dashboard, door panels, seats follow each other as a cohesive loop you see here, forming a cocoon-shaped sofa that gently yet firmly embraces you. Just like racing on sofa, you can either go all in or just keep back and relaxed. Of course, focused driving are also important. Here, you can see all physical controls crafted with precision, just like building a premium smartphone. Every time you press the button, it gives you full confidence. Follow the camera, you can see here is our X-shaped steering wheel. Steel by wire puts every function within reach, blending digital information with physical controls. When your hands on the wheel, you have total command. Of course, we are a tech company, right? This is not everything. So Xiaomi Vision GT is also a part of our ecosystem. Just like SU7 and YU7, it can seamlessly integrate with your personal devices. It senses your state and adapts on your mode. In the past, we used to care for cars, but now the car cares for you too. With human, car, home, full ecosystem, and AI, Vision GT becomes a customizable partner that truly gets you. And we don't want to limit this experience just a car. So our bolder idea is to bring the experience outside of the car. We've designed a simulator, drive simulator, which could be a nice furniture in your living room, allowing players, step into the world of GT, enjoy the art of driving. Now, let's watch what happens when bold ideas move as one.
In the future, what form will a hypercar take? Sculpted by wind, where resistance and force are perfectly balanced. Where performance and comfort move in sync. Technology comes from nature and becomes intuition. Everything unfolds around you. Xiaomi Vision Gran Turismo. Alive.
This is our Xiaomi Vision Gran Turismo. I hope you like it. Again, sculpted by the wind, racing on the sofa, intelligence by your side. In 2 days at MWC, it will be on stage for real. So, come and meet the future face to face. Thank you.
Thank you, Tianyuan. Now that's all for our launch event today. We introduced a huge lineup of the latest and greatest technology from Xiaomi. Like we were saying, for those of us here in Barcelona, you can come check out our amazing new products as well as Xiaomi Vision GT at MWC. Now, I'd like to invite some special guests onto the stage. Mr. William Liu, Mr. Adam Zhang, Mr. Matthias Harsch, and Dr. Andreas Kaufmann for a commemorative photo. Welcome. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. With that, our launch event today is officially over. We now invite everyone to head over to the experience zone to experience the amazing products that we announced today. Thank you. See you all next time.
Xiaomi. Xiaomi.
Hello, how have you been lately?
Xiaomi. Xiaomi. Xiaomi.
Hello, how have you been lately?
Xiaomi. Xiaomi. Xiaomi.
Hello, how have you been lately?
Xiaomi. Xiaomi. Xiaomi.
Hello, how have you been lately? Xiaomi.